Oh my freaking god, I am flipping out. If you guys don't know, I adore Mario Galaxy so much. It has to be one of my favorite games of all time. I even covered it on my Punkit Gaming channel, and I am the proud owner of this Rosalina plushie that I got from Universal Studios. Now, Nintendo wants me to fork over $40 for the Rosalina amiibo, but that's a different story. Nintendo recently had their Direct, and towards the end of their presentation, they released this beauty. But before we get into that, I have to say, this franchise holds a really special place in my heart. It was the first movie review that I covered on YouTube after my 12-year break from being a YouTuber as an 11-year-old kid with the dream of being a Minecraft YouTuber. But anyways, in that video, I talked about the potential future for the Mario movie franchise, including the NCU, which is the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, and wouldn't you know, our favorite story arc of Mario, reaching the stars after Peach alluded to it with this line.
There's a huge universe out there with a lot of galaxies.
And today, we're here to break it all down. Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Pancake Yoshi, or Roberto. Welcome back to the video. Today, we're talking about our favorite lovable plumber who gets sucked into the vacuum of space. Did they actually ever talk about how he's able to breathe in space? I'm just gonna assume the Luma that Rosalina gives Mario allows him to breathe in space. That sort of makes him an alien by the time he gets back to the Mushroom Kingdom. As I stated before, Nintendo released this trailer, and to everyone's surprise, no, it wasn't Mario World with Yoshi, no Yoshi's Island, no Wario or Mario Party, it's freaking Galaxy. Arguably one of the best 3D platformers of all time. I'm not sure what Gen Alpha thinks of Galaxy, but I know Gen Z loves it. With its amazing musical composition, breathtaking visuals, and amazing characters, Galaxy became one of the most influential pieces of media for Gen Z. As a kid, I would spend hours playing Galaxy 1 and 2, hogging the Wii when my brother wanted to play Band Hero. There's just so much lore in Galaxy, which is why in my previous video, I mentioned that it could definitely serve as a third installment to the Mario trilogy and capend this amazing run that Illumination and Nintendo is having with Mario. But to our surprise, they chose Galaxy as their second movie, which leads us to wonder what they're going to be doing for their third installment for this franchise. Obviously, if this movie makes a boatload of money like the first one, it opens the floodgates for them to make a third movie and use Nintendo IP like Kirby, Link, and Samus. But if Galaxy opens up Mario to the universe, what could possibly be the stakes of the third movie that surpasses this movie? I've seen a lot of memes that at the end of Galaxy, Mario's hat will grow eyes. Or maybe Luigi will want to throw a party. Wait, say that again? There is just so much Mario IP that they can cover, from Yoshi's Island, Donkey Kong's Country, Mario and Luigi's Adventures, Paper Mario, Mario Party, or even just straight up Mario World. It seems like they skipped a whole generation of lore to get to Mario Galaxy, and I think it is no coincidence. I think now, more than ever, Nintendo is showing off their real big guns, because they are confident that Galaxy is going to do really well, and it just opens up for them to continue making these movies. I'm talking Luigi's Mansion, Mario 3 featuring Odyssey, and a Diddy or Donkey Kong movie all in the span within the next 10 years. There is absolutely no reason that you want to jump to Galaxy if you don't want to come into the cinematic universe guns blazing. But for now, let's take a second to break down the trailer that we just got. The trailer opens up with Mario sleeping on a tree near Peach's castle, an homage to not only Mario waking up in Gateway Galaxy, but also Mario Galaxy starting in the Mushroom Kingdom before the invasion of Bowser's ship. And logically, we should be expecting Bowser to reprise his role as antagonist in this movie, but this time, he's going to be 10 times bigger. He probably made a deal with someone to sneak in a growth serum after the events of the first movie. After that, we have Monty Mole having a suspiciously red hat, an homage to Odyssey I'm sure, and he hits his head on a rock. Some of you guys may remember, in Galaxy, there are mobs called Undergrunts, and there is a boss in the original game, so they are possibly alluding to his return in this movie. Some Cheep Cheeps swim in the water as the overworld music swells. We get a nice front view of Peach's castle, and the camera keeps rising up until we reach the clouds. And the butterfly reaches the title screen of the game, with an homage to the original song that plays when you booted up the Wii game back in 07. A Luma jumps out and yells Mario's catchphrase, hopefully not the same Luma from the first movie. This could be a random Luma, or the one that belongs to Rosalina. But yeah, that's the trailer. The You Are Mr. Gay trailer. Okay, in all seriousness. This is an amazing teaser trailer, and it caught the world by storm. If I wasn't so busy this week, I would have had this video out a couple days ago, but you know, things happen. This is such a beautiful tribute to the original game, and if you guys don't remember, if you stayed for the credits, you could actually hear a rendition of Gusty Garden Galaxy theme at the end of the first movie. I just can't wait to see how they animate that galaxy, and all of the beautiful galaxies that Mario visits on his way to defeat Bowser. And of course, you can't forget, without a doubt we will be seeing Rosalina. And you already know I'm gonna be crying when they explain her backstory. I thought the first movie was made so well. I am so excited to see how they will honor Mario Galaxy. This has to be my most anticipated movie for next year. Can you guys believe that we only have to wait a couple of months for this movie? I am beyond hyped. Like, I actually can't control my excitement. I have seen some criticism for this movie, and honestly, while some people might have strong points, I always like to watch my animated movies with a child's perspective in mind. I was able to watch and enjoy the Minecraft movie because I just imagine the sheer fun that a kid would have watching the movie. And in the same light, you have to treat this movie the same way. The fact that we got a teaser for Yoshi at the end of the first movie just confirms that we are also going to be getting homages to Mario Galaxy 2 in this movie, because it's only in that game that you're able to play as Yoshi. Hopefully Mario gives Yoshi some pancakes in this movie. I'm just playing. Since there was a post-credit scene in the last one, I am 100% sure that there will be one in this one, that either leads to the third movie, or a spin-off that they have planned. I hope they don't go for the route of creating a TV show for the spin-offs of this movie, like most studios tend to do. But this is made by Illumination, and they don't have a track record of TV shows, so I think we're in the clear. But yeah, that's about all the information I have for today. If you guys are just as excited as I am for the movie, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, especially if you enjoyed this video. We'll be back for more animation news. There's a lot of stuff that happened this week that we have to cover. We're growing pretty fast now, let's keep that energy up. It really helps the channel a lot. As always, my name's been Alberto, or Pancake Yoshi. I'll see you in the Mushroom Kingdom. Bye bye.